Doggies are having fun. What's up, guys? We're walking around here in Medellin, a little nice walk in a while since I've done a live stream. Hope you're enjoying this. Now, for anybody watching this after it has been streamed, the video quality does drop. The only way you can really appreciate this is when I go live. So if you want to be notified of the live streams, remember to subscribe to the channel. That's the first step. And then after you have subscribed, a bell icon, a yellow bell icon appears. Click on it, and then you set it to what kind of notifications you want to get, all of them, or customize those settings. But that's how you'll be notified. When I go live, if you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell, you'll get the notification. If not, you won't know. So let's go. We're here in the Sudamericana Tower Block area of Medellin, Colombia. And somebody's already on. Let me put on my glasses so I can read. Hello, hello, hello. Somebody's on, but I can't read without my glasses, so I got to put on the glasses. So remember what I was saying. If you want to catch these live streams live, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification, so that way you know when I go live, like this person that is here now. And what is that person's name? Talmiz Lucky, oh, from India. Namaskar bhai sahab, kaise ho? I only know a little Hindi, Tora Hindi. Mujhe Hindi, mujhe aata Hindi, Tora. I'm practicing, I'm studying. Here in Medellin, Talmiz, what part of India are you in again, buddy? हाँ मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. आज today, right now, I'm walking around here. Wow, and showing you Medellin. What part of India? Talmiz, nice to have you on the live stream. Anytime you want to catch these live streams live, just remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification for that. Because after the live stream has ended, the video quality sucks. It's not that good. It's only good when it's live. Yeah, I'm here, and I'm in this area. This is an area of large tower block apartments, big ones. It's about 11 in the morning here in Colombia, different from India time. It's 10:49 a.m. here. In India, it's like 9:09 or something like that. 9:09 in the morning. In India, 9:09 at night, 9:09 p.m. So these are tower blocks. They're about 40 something years old. It's a good day here in Medellin. This is where we are, and they give you free Wi-Fi here. Medellin. This is where we are, the city of Medellin. Wi-Fi zone in Spanish. If you want to give free Wi-Fi for a little while, and that's by the government, the mayor's office, Alcaldía de Medellin, the mayor's office. So we're going to explore. The highway is over that way, and here they're cleaning the gardens, the water fountain. They drain the water out, and they have the fish in that swimming pool, because normally they have fish swimming here. You see the fish right there. The fish are right there swimming in that pool, and they're cleaning. This is like their big fish home. And this is a company called Sura. The entrance to a company called Sura, insurance company. And the company's called Sura Americana. Sura Americana, that's the name of the company. And that's the condor, one of Colombia's famous birds, right there. Condor, Colombian bird. National bird here in Colombia, the condor. I don't know what kind of condor, but that's representing it. And this is an office building. This is an office building for company. Medellin is here in the mountains. This is a subtropical city. Temperatures are normally, the daytime high is normally around 25 degrees Celsius, 27 sometimes. Sometimes it goes up to 30 degrees Celsius. Really hot for this area. And the nighttime lows in some parts of the city because the city is located in a valley and in the mountains. So it depends on where you are to get the different temperatures. This is the main avenue here called Calle Colombia, 50th Street. People here, the Walla workers, the Walla. Many motorcycles here. The city's over there. I'm gonna go up these steps. This is a pedestrian bridge. And you see the traffic, a lot of motorcycles in this city. And you see the mountains are there. And those are the public transportation buses and the pedestrian crosswalks. And then a woman doing exercise on her mountain bicycle. And that traffic is going to downtown Medellin. That is the center of the city center. Let me zoom in, and this is in the mountains here. That is the city center. And that is probably the tallest skyscraper in Medellin. Only like 42 or 44 floors. And if you go east, that's east. Pur, I think Pur is east. That is the center of the city. And this is Calle Colombia, 50th Street here, going into downtown Medellin there. And we're coming from that area. And that's the Suramericana office building. And then the residential apartment buildings here. And that's west in the city here. And there are many motorcycles, not as many as in India, but many. And we're going to be walking in this direction today. We're going to be walking that way, showing you some of the neighborhoods here. And they got a Saturday market, fresh produce and vegetables. Pal, and vegetables. Sabzi. Like and seb, sem, aloo. Different vegetables. So they have a Saturday farmers market here. And if you want to buy some vegetables and everything, and fruit and grains, these are brought from the countryside, and you can buy whatever you want. They got coriander, they got all kinds of things, tomatoes, and bananas, kela and everything. And then some of the typical food there, arepas made from corn, and they're just starting up here. And then you got these bicycles that you can rent if you have a special card. City rental bicycles to ride around the city, but you have to have a special card. I don't have that. And you come here and you come onto the reader. It reads it right there. And then if there's a bicycle available here, then you can rent one of the bicycles. But only if you have one of those cards that you get with the special company. I don't know which one because I don't use that. So we're going along Colombia Street here. So yeah, I love doing live streaming. I haven't done the live stream since I was on the beach in Santa Marta, in the Caribbean coast. I gotta be careful here because traffic is coming and I gotta cross. I gotta wait because I don't want to get hit by a car. Now the traffic light stopped. Traffic light stopped, so I can continue going. So yeah, this is on Colombia Street here. If you guys have any questions, Ati, hey, what's up, Ati? Addy, from somewhere in the States, maybe in Georgia. Easy Street with Jen's friend and viewer, one of our audience members. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad that Jen, she did that live stream with me the other day. I think it was like almost 2 months ago. My mind is a little bad with the memory, like of the dates right now. So yeah, that's my channel, Traveling Eddie. Remember, guys, if you want to see this in good quality, these live streams are only good when they're live, because after one ends a live stream, the quality sucks after that. If you're gonna watch after it was streamed and all of that. So my recommendation, remember to anybody's channel you're following, any channel you're following, any YouTube channel, vlogger, a travel vlogger, whatever, make sure that you are subscribed to their channel and you have hit the notification bell, because that's the way you can catch a live stream if you want to see a live stream when you get the notification. Because if not, then you will never get the notification. And also when you watch the live stream after it has happened, the quality of the video really stinks. So just walking here along 50th Street, downtown is in that direction. I showed it at the beginning of the video from the pedestrian bridge. And we're walking westbound, eastbound is back that way. And I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see a little bit. There's a place here called Dollar City, kind of like, you know, Dollar Tree in the States, or Deals, or whatever they call them. And they sell pretty much a lot of cheap things here. Good prices if you're ever a traveler on a budget. Kind of like in Mexico, I think they got Waldo's. I remember I went to a Waldo's in Mexico and I saw two of them, one in Playa del Carmen, and I think I saw another one in Mexico City. I don't remember exactly. So the day is starting to open up. The skies are starting to open up. Addie and everybody. This phone is a Chinese phone. It's a Xiaomi, whatever they call it. It's a Redmi Note. This is an old one. This is a Redmi Note 7. Redmi Note 7. I have to get a new one, update my phone soon. And gotta be careful here with the traffic. This guy just blew the red light. Some people are really, you know, whatever. But the day's starting to open up. So I'm using a Redmi Note 7. A Redmi Note 7. Now, if you come to Medellin and you want to walk on an avenue that is heavily transited with cars and motorcycles, and you see some things along the way, this is one. Yeah. There are many motorcycles here. Just passed by a motorcycle shop right there, Suzuki. Suzuki's right there. They got a lot of motorcycles in this country because most people in the country are poor, are not rich, but poor. And the people that are poor, most people, 50% of the population, is probably living under the poverty line of poverty. So you do see a lot of motorcycles here. This is a motorcycle workshop, and they're working on some mechanical repairs and everything there. So the low-end motorcycles are very cheap to get by people who have you know, like a low salary. So they save up for a long time and they're able to buy those motorcycles that are 100 cc's or 125, 115 cc's. and they buy the low brand ones, the low gamma ones, not the really good ones because those are more expensive. So you do see a lot of people here, and that's a fast way to get around. You see how they're having their motorcycles here washed at the motorcycle wash place, not the car wash, but this is a car wash too, and all that. And they're doing that. Over there, you find Éxito de Colombia. Now, if you look at this way, it tells us what neighborhoods we're going towards and what areas. The Calazans neighborhood is in that direction. The B represents barrio. It means barrio, means neighborhood. So you got Los Colores neighborhood, which is a very good neighborhood. We're going to walk through there if you ever want to stay there for Airbnb, through Airbnb or buy something. And another one called Robledo, but Robledo I wouldn't recommend going there unless you want to look for something cheap. Here we got the local buñuelos and empanadas and all that. They sell them right here. They're selling the fast food right there. And the Éxito de Colombia, the big supermarket, is over there, a block over. That's the parking lot for it. Yeah. I mean, yep, being poor can be good. I prefer to have some more jingle in my pocket so I can keep traveling the world. And I do what I can so I can move along. And look at the cereal boxes here for breakfast. This little shop here. They got all kinds of cereals, Lucky Charms or some other sugar cookie thing. Kellogg's, Hershey's, Reese's Pieces cereal boxes. Wow, they got a lot of cereal place. This place here, Oreo cookie cereal, extra, whatever the Colombian versions that Kellogg's sells here, and whatever. And it's a nice little place where you want to come and sit down and have breakfast, read a book, chill, have a coffee. So you got books there. So it's a pretty cool place. It's a cafe, fruit shop, and cereal. It's called Curious. That's the name of it here if you want to look for it. And it looks like it's got nice air conditioning. It's right across the street from the Smart Fit here on Columbia Street, coming up from the Sudamericana Towers over there in this direction. And these are the buses that are going up to the, let's say, the poor neighborhoods, San Cristobal, whatever, what they call popular neighborhoods, barrios populares. There's another one that takes you all the way up the mountain to a place called Picacho. Way up there, Picacho. Way up there. When I used to have my motorcycle or my car, I drove in that area a couple of times going up to small towns in western Antioquia here, the state. So we're gonna keep walking along this, but I gotta make a run across, but there's heavy traffic right now and gotta be careful I don't get hit or whatever. Let's go here, let's make a quick run for the street. There we go. It's just a Saturday, a lot of, and look, we got an Indian company. This is the biggest seller in India of motorcycles, Bajaj. And they're very prominent here in Colombia. They have high sales in Colombia, like Boxer. Boxer is one of the, I think is the most widely sold motorcycle, Boxer. And they have another Boxer here. I don't think they have Royal Enfield in there, but they do sell Boxer and Dominar. And other bikes, other motorcycles, TVSs, yeah. And they're selling the motorcycles in there. Look at here, the Dominar 200cc Dominar. Oh, Pulsar, this is the Pulsar. 200cc, the Pulsar, also an Indian bike. Pulsar. And good motorcycles in there, look at them. I'm a motorcycle rider. I don't ride motorcycles right now, but I have had mine before. And this is the Dominar Euro 3 version. The Dominar right there. That's a 400cc motorcycle, 400 cc's, cubic centimeters. Later, Talmiz, take care, buddy. Yeah, it had an amazing variety of cereal in there. Okay, you gotta move past this guy. Heavy traffic. Heavy traffic today because people, it's near lunchtime, and some people are going out to a place called Antioquia, a town, Santa Fe de Antioquia, and I have some videos I made there back in January if you want to catch them. Santa Fe de Antioquia, even the hotel review. It's feeling a little warmer now. There goes the police truck. Police truck. So yeah, I enjoy doing this, walking, talking to the camp, doing some live, showing something, and showing a little bit of what daily life is like for any of you who are interested in seeing this stuff here in Colombia, South America. I am from South Carolina, USA, born in New York, but grew up in South Carolina. And I lived in New York as a teenager. And I lived as a young adult in Georgia. Went to school down at Georgia Southern University. Georgia Southern University, home of the Eagles, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Yeah. So Addie, where do you live, Addie? Where in the States do you live, if you don't mind telling us? Or if you don't mind me asking. So, yeah, it's heavy traffic here today. And there are hotels along this corridor right here. You see hotels, if you want to search for one that might be cheaper, there are hotels going up this on both sides of the street along the way, especially after another point. And there might be some even cheaper options. I can't wait to be doing something like this in Asia, in some of those famous, amazing Asian destinations. Finger Lakes region of New York. Okay, that's upstate New York, eh? I lived in Queens, New York for a while when I was a teenager, but that was it. Only for a while. I'm more of a country boy and explorer at heart. I'm a nomad. I love just traveling, exploring, meeting new people and new cultures, and that's why Asia is so attractive, because I've already been in South America here in Colombia and in Mexico, but in Colombia I've been here for 24 years, and I want something new, and I found it in India in 2019, and I know I can see a lot of things too in Nepal, Pakistan, Thailand, Vietnam, Sri Lanka, Indonesia. So that's what we're shooting for soon enough, to live in that region of the world, live there and explore as much as we can. Now remember guys, if you're ever watching like Easy Street with Jen, that's her channel name, Easy Street with Jen, or any other YouTuber's channel, give their videos a like, their live streams a like, because that helps the videos go out to more people. That's how the YouTube algorithm sees it, identifies it. Here we got the stadium's complex, the sports stadium complex over there. It's a big one. People come there a lot to do exercise on Saturdays and Sundays. We'll walk by there in a little while. We got the street sellers here, selling all kinds of things. And the big bakery shop, big bakery, open 24 hours. This one is open 24 hours a day. And everybody's in the bakery having some kind of baked goods, like the buñuelos. These are deep fried cheese balls, Colombian cheese balls. And then they got some other things. There's some other fried products like empanadas, meat, chicken, pies, and then some kind of Colombian fried arepa with egg in it or meat. And more buñuelos here. And they fry them right there in that fryer, but right now they're not frying anything. So we're gonna go into Los Colores. This area right here is where Los Colores begins. Oh, you lived almost 20 years in Jersey, and you're a country gal at heart. That's good to hear. Cool. So you see people here. Wow, cool, Addie. And now you're in New York, and 20 years in Jersey. Now here they got the mariachi dudes. This right here, these are the little mariachi offices, like Mexico, Colombia says right there behind them. And they start opening up their little mariachi shops and offering their mariachi, Mexican music services. But these are Colombians that have their musical groups here. And on a Saturday afternoon in the nighttime, they're all here hanging out and waiting to get the call or waiting for somebody to drop by that is looking for their services, and they go and then they start doing their mariachi music. And this is right here on Columbia Street with 70th. This is the intersection of Columbia Street, Calle Colombia with 70th. If you go walking down that way, you go to the metro station, the Estadio, the stadium metro station that way. You come walking this way all along the sports complex, and you'll see these guys here. Buenas, ¿cómo le va? And these are the mariachis. They're just starting to arrive so they can get their work going sometime today, later on. Ouch. And I'm going to see if I can cross the street here. Traffic coming. So this is Los Colores neighborhood. It's a very good neighborhood, as you will be able to see shortly. They got the Trip by Wyndham Hotel. That's the Trip Hotel right there. And it's got if you get a room on the other side, higher up, you have a view of the stadium sports complex. Atanasio Girardot, where the Nacional Soccer Club and Medellin Soccer Clubs play. So this is Los Colores, colors. And there's a university right over there down the street. You got some hair salons here, one hair salon, and all of these air conditioning businesses where they service your car, get your air conditioner going, install a new one, or repair, or audio system too. And they install audio systems, and they also do tinted windows. So there goes this location, the Trip by Wyndham, Medellin Estadio Hotel location. And there goes a Yamaha, nice motorcycle, very nice motorbike, but I prefer more like a Royal Enfield type of a bike. Yeah, they got some graffiti around here, some cool, some not too cool. It all depends. Let's go this way, because we can see some apartment building complexes over here. This is Los Colores neighborhood. And remember, anybody that has any questions, please, you can always drop them. You can always drop the questions down in the comment section on a live stream, on any pre-recorded video that people like us, YouTubers, upload. I love doing this. Yeah, my channel is monetized, but it doesn't pay the bills. I'm just doing this out of a hobby, out of a passion, because I love it. But I know I have this feeling that once I land in Asia and start uploading daily videos there, daily content, it'll be a matter of time before I'll be making some good income, very good income, and then I can just give up my day job after 24, 25 years and become a full-time travel vlogger for you guys and get better equipment and all that. So that's that. This is another gated community here, apartment gated community. And they have a couple here. And they have their own swimming pool, little track up there, a little social clubhouse, a gym. And this is a university called Salazar and Herrera University. It's a university. So you got some educational institutes around here. This is a pretty good neighborhood, pretty safe. Not totally safe, because I did see a couple of years ago one girl walking the street here, and she had her cell phone out, kind of like I have my phone here, but I have my smartphone on a gimbal so that the video is stable. But she had it in her hand, and this guy on a motorcycle passed up right up to her as she was standing on the corner. It was right here, on that corner right over there where that payphone is. And the guy just snatched the phone out of her hand and left on the motorcycle, and the girl was like, oh my God, and started running after the guy. But she, of course, she never caught up to the guy. She never caught up to him. And that was it. Bye-bye cell phone. So this is 53rd Street, Calle 53, and you'll see these little shopping plazas here, small ones, with a veterinarian shop there, vet shop, a barber shop, a couple of restaurants, another hair salon kind of thing there, dental work. You get a lot of good dental work and much cheaper than in the States or Europe or Canada. And you have these other tower blocks that have been going up recently. They've just been putting up these in the last year or so. Those are new, and that's new, and they're finishing up another one over there. And you can like come and look for these companies like this one on the internet to look for properties if you're interested in renting or buying. It's www.maxi, maxibienes.com. If you want to contact them, they're on Facebook and they're on Instagram too. I'm going to zoom in so you can, if you're ever interested in checking them out, there you go. And right there, up there is the website. Right there. There's the website. You guys can always come back and look at it and take it down. Write it down if you want to contact them. If you're interested in investing in property here. This whole area was very industrial before. And if you live in this area, you can always go up to that hill. It's called the Volador Hill, the Flying Hill. And it's a national park. And you can have access to it and go up there and you can jog around. They have a jogging track around their road and go higher up and have a nice view of the city. But I'm not going to go up there today. Maybe on another occasion, I'll go there and do a live stream from that point. And do a live stream from that location up there. But we're going this way today. And this was all an industrial area, and that building was part of an old factory. And they're going to knock it down because they're building up that whole thing with apartment buildings there. And you see still some industrial things here, some companies, and all of this is slated to go probably in the next 10 years because they're developing this whole area into a residential area. That's the school you went to? Which one? Salazar Herrera? Wow, okay. And they sell these shops where they sell everything very cheap, like coat hangers and whatever. Wow. For $1.30, $1.40, you get like 10 hangers, $1.40. So they're going to be knocking all of that down. And they're building up, as you can see, the construction right there. And they're going to be knocking all of this down, and they're making storefront shops on the first 2 floors. And then the rest are going to be apartment buildings in terms of residential. This is a catering service right here, restaurant that this family has, a restaurant. They usually gets filled up on Saturdays from 12 noon onward for local Colombian cuisine. And right there, you got the Smart Fit gym that you have the chain in Mexico, here, Colombia, and many places. And they got a Domino's pizza there. They got some restaurants. So you got everything at your fingertips. If you want to be living here as an expat, as a pensioner, retiree, or a digital nomad, we got some restaurants there. Papa Mundi is all about potatoes. Doña Rosa, Colombian typical food. You got Italian in terms of Il Forno. You got Domino's Pizza over there in the corner. You got the grill station burger, all about burgers right there. And you got an ice cream shop on the corner right there called Uva Curuva. And all of this used to be industrial. This right here was also like a warehouse thing, and they bought it out and they're gonna build another property here. All of this is developing. This is Los Colores. And that used to belong to the government, and they sold it. And the whole area is being developed. All of this, see that tower block, 20 stories. And all of this, and this whole area here. A lot of gated communities. These all have been here for like 10 years already. 10 years already, and they're pretty high, and they got a good view in any direction you want. You're welcome, you're welcome. Let's see which way we can go in a moment. I'm just waiting for the traffic light for vehicles so we don't get run over by a vehicle. I'd rather just wait until the light for the pedestrian goes green again. Even though everybody's going over there. Okay, everybody's going there, but okay. Finally it changed. Make sure nobody runs a red light here. You never know. You got to be careful with... ¿Qué hombre? ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué se dice? Te saludo bien rápido. This is a friend of mine. I know this guy. ¿Qué se dice, hermanito?
Bien.
Todo bien, aquí haciendo un video en vivo. ¿Y cómo va usted con sus papayas y todo?
Esas papayitas y los aguacates.
The big avocados. ¿Ya cómo los está vendiendo hoy en día? Simplemente por saber.
Video al cliente ahí.
Sí, esto es en vivo. En este momento en puro vivo. Live. ¿Y a cuánto vende usted esto para que la gente sepa?
Leo grandes a 10, 12,000, leo grandes.
10 or 12. He says these were 10,000 pesos. That's like $2 at the moment, or $2.25. These are big avocados. Look at his hand. Look at my hand. My hand is a big hand. This is one big avocado for $2 or $2.25. Wow. And this is his motorcycle. This is how he gets it around. This is a little push cart, but it's a motorcycle converted into a little push cart, and he's got his little battery there, and that's no motorcycle. ¿Y usted qué? ¿Cómo quedó después de ese accidente hace como, ¿qué fue? 2 años atrás?
Sí, no, pero a mí no me pasó nada.
Nada. Usted estaba un poquito aporreado en estos días, pero ya no más.
Sí, no, pero medio raspado por ahí.
Okay, he had an accident like 2 years ago where some car ran into him or something, and he was on his motorbike here, this thing, push cart. I was just asking him because I hadn't seen him in about 2 years, but he said, no, nothing really happened to me, I'm good now. Ah, vea, qué bien. Sí, yo me acuerdo que usted me contó que se había estrellado y todo así. Que alguien le dio fuego, algo así.
Sí.
Yeah, somebody hit him. ¿Que fue un carro o un bus?
No, una moto.
Ah, another motorcycle hit him on the side. ¿Te dio por el lado, fue?
Atrás.
Oh, hit him on the back. Another motorcycle hit him on the back and made him flip over. ¿Era esta misma moto o era otra? It was this same one, this same push cart. Ah, bueno. Y qué bueno verlo después de hace rato. ¿Cómo es que ya se me olvidó tu nombre, hombre? Gustavo, sí, es que hace rato que no venía por aquí. Gustavo's his name. And he's always here. Siempre está en este punto, ¿sí o no? And he puts up his tent, his parasol. And you come here on this corner, coming on 74th. No, this is 73rd Street. And if you come in here past the McDonald's, past the Domino's Pizza over there, the Smart Fit Gym and the Tostado coffee shop there, and you want to buy something from him, he was always here. ¿Usted está aquí todos los días desde el mediodía? No.
Desde las 11, sí.
11 de la mañana hasta qué? Hasta las 3 de la tarde.
3.
He's usually
Hay veces hasta las 4, hasta las 5.
he's usually here from 11 a.m. until about 3, 4, or 5 p.m., depending on how long it takes him to sell his papayas. ¿Y cuánto estaba vendiendo una papaya de estas para que la gente sepa?
Esas grandes a 8,000.
8,000. And it's expensive right now. He says these big papayas, big ones, and he's selling them for like 8,000 pesos, which is less than $2 US. I mean, can you get a papaya this big in the US for $2? I don't think so. This is a big papaya. And then he's got little bananas and all of that. ¿Y cuánto vende usted? 10 bananas, ¿por cuánto es?
No, ya son 3 por 1,000.
3 por 1,000. Oh, 3 bananas for 1,000 pesos. That's not even 25 cents. It's like 20 cents for 3 bananas. Wow. Ah, bueno, Gustavo, hermanito, qué bueno verlo de nuevo. No, yo le doy la otra mano. Es que la derecha. Gustavo, Dios lo bendiga. God bless you. Que se cuide. Hasta la próxima. Aquí lo ven estas personas que vayan a venir por aquí en el futuro. Suerte. So, that's Gustavo. I mean, I've known Gustavo for a long time because I used to live in this area. I lived in this area for like 3 years, in this area here for 3 years. And I used to go to him almost on a daily basis to buy avocados for him, bananas, papayas, mangoes, always Gustavo. One thing in Colombia that it sucks is that you will find these like covers for the water meters or whatever. Sometimes they're stolen. And if you don't watch out, you'll put your foot into it and you can get yourself hurt. That's one of the downsides here in Colombia. Places like Medellin, Envigado, not so much Envigado, they're very quick on it in Envigado, the city of Envigado, which is next door to Medellin. Oh, look at the beautiful doggies. So they're building up the whole area. I'm a dog lover. Buenos días.
Buen día.
And I'm a doggy lover. It's so beautiful. So we're walking in this area. The 4th Brigade, the military brigade, the Colombian Army 4th Brigade is located up 2 blocks up, right there on the left. And they have a helicopter landing pad there and all of that. So this whole area is getting better. More and more traffic too. This bakery right here on the corner is very famous. A lot of people love coming to this bakery always. To see it always busy in the morning and in the afternoon. People sitting there buying something to eat, some good baked goods right there. I used to buy it from them. Some of the older apartment building complexes here and some of the newer ones. But all this used to be industrial. Used to be a newspaper company and whatever that was up this way. And they knocked all these things down, made these buildings, made these supermarkets. If you go up that way, there's another neighborhood up that way, but we're not going to go there right now. We're going to cross this side as soon as we can. Yeah, there are a lot of beautiful trees here, Addie. A lot. Medellin is still very green. You see those trees over there? Still very green. Just trying to see when the hell we can just cross the street. Oh, this. That's it. And more street sellers here selling their juice, their street sellers for orange juice, OJ. Buenas, ¿cómo están? Buenos días. Muy bien, Estorego. So they sell tamales and lechona, pig meat type of food. There's a supermarket over there. There's another university over here, another point where it's called Encicla, where you can rent these bikes, but only, not with a person, only if you have a card, a reader. And they have, this is station 19, Orchid Station. And what people do is if you have the card, kind of like the young man's going to do in a moment, and you want to rent one of the bikes that is available, you just scan it right there. Or if you have the Civic card and then you punch in the digital pin, if you have that, and then you could get one of the cycles that's available and you can use it for up to an hour and return it to one of the stations, one of the points in the city. Oh, this is new. This is new. See, and then the guy gets this one because he wanted that one. So he just punched it in and the bike is his to use. And if he takes more than an hour to return it to one of the other points, you get punished for like half a day or a day that you can't use this system. And since he swiped his card on the thing, it charges him for that hour of use, and that's it. And then he rides wherever he needs to ride, and easier and probably cheaper. And this is that another university here. This is a small university, really small. It's just that building, a couple of floors. But in Colombia, you have these things. This is a Polytechnical Grand Colombia Polytechnical Institute. It's a technical institute, El Poli. And the entrance is right over there. And they got a cafe and everything. And you got little chairs here, these things with the things you want to sit out as a student. You don't even have to be a student. You could just sit there if you want to. Get some shade, relax, sip on some juice or coffee. Look at this Colombian fruit right here. I forget what this is called. I think this is chontoduro. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Esto es chontoduro, ¿no? ¿Eso tiene un sabor como dulce o amargo, más o menos? ¿Cómo? Citroso. Simple. It's a simple kind of, very simple kind of a taste. Ah, bueno, gracias. Y mandarinas and pitaya. If you ever have stomach problems like you're constipated, pitaya in Colombia, that orange type fruit behind the tangerine, pitaya. If you're in Colombia, get that. Pitaya is very good when you're constipated. Muchas gracias. There you go. That's a mall right there, a little shopping center, but I can't go in there. They got a Papa John's pizzeria, but I can't go in there with the live stream because they don't like it. Because way back in the day, and they got a Dollar Tree, like a Dollar Tree right there, back in the day, and still some people probably back from the drug trafficking days, they opened up their shops in there to launder money and all. And any mall anywhere, Colombia, Mexico, around the world, normally will not let you film inside for security reasons. So I say, why cause headaches? Why cause anybody any headaches? Why am I gonna go in there and cause myself a headache with the security coming down on me and say, hey, what are you doing? So yeah, so all this area was very industrial. There's still some of the old factory buildings left, warehouses, and they're knocking them out slowly. They're buying them off. They're buying them from the owners so they can build up apartment buildings. And this whole area in about a 10 to 15 year time limit, I imagine more or less 10 to 15 year range, they will have developed this whole area up into tower blocks, apartment buildings, gated. This is a cross box gym right there. People training doing the CrossFit kind of a culture with the exercise. And people here in Medellin and Colombia have become very pet friendly, adopted a lot of pets because of the pandemic with all that situation. And that part right there used to be another warehouse, the Christian congregation center right over there. And as you can see, there was a company as well. There were two things, and they just knocked it all out, and they're going to build that up. And right behind me here, this one too was a couple of shops here that had rented out for D1 stores and everything. And they knocked it all out. They bought up the property, and they're building up apartment buildings here. So I know it's a good time to invest in Colombia if you want to buy a property here just as an investment or for your retirement to live here down the road. You can get on the US dollar right now. The US dollar is really getting a good exchange rate right now. Bad for Colombians, good for anybody coming into Colombia with US dollars or euros. And this is Los Colores neighborhood. Now, what is your impression so far of Los Colores neighborhood? This is Los Colores, L-O-S, and then space, then C-O-L-O-R-E-S. What is your impression of this? Oh my goodness, I did not. They bought out everything. They used to have these other sound system shops here where they install sound systems into cars and air conditioning stuff and some accessories, but they bought the whole thing out. And they're gonna build another project here, a housing project, and it's called Krista. Holy mackerel. I thought it was just that corner. Okay, this is the thing, one of the dangers that sucks. This thing, nobody right here. In the fall, you will break your rear end, your fanny pack right there if you're not watching. And since I'm doing a live stream, I pay more attention to my path than to the camera. So that's why sometimes I don't answer messages in the chat box, in the super chat box, because I had a big nasty fall last year back in March, and my foot still hurts. And this is the showroom right here. Wow. Wow, they're gonna make apartments, medical offices, and a mall here. Krista. Wow, they knocked it all out. The sports complex is right over there. So all of it, these were like, you can still see the facade. These were old warehouses before and a big parking space and shops, but it's all, it's gutted out now. It's just, as you can see, bam. Hi, how are you? Good?
How are you?
Good. How's the construction going?
Constructions.
Yeah, it's going up. Va bien para arriba.
Sí, señor.
Okay, excellent. ¿En cuánto tiempo lo terminan?
Un año.
Un año?
Sí.
A year. A year, they're going to finish it up. Thanks. Gracias. You see, they're making in deep things so they can put up a good, strong, steady columns. So they're going to be, hey, ¿cuántos pisos? He's crazy? Crazy construction? Everybody's crazy. ¿Cuántos pisos? 26. Gracias. 26 floors they're going to build here. Wow, just like that one over there was really tall. So all of this is going up. People are very friendly in Colombia. That's old right there. That's like 45 years old. It's just 4 stories and everything. I remember one of my friends, co-workers, a teacher, he used to live here with his mom and dad or whatever. On the other side, I think. I don't know if he still lives there. Pedro, an English language teacher. He already retired because he already hit his retirement age of 60. And everything. Good guy, cool guy. Pedro. So this is the mall on the other side, and they're making all of that. So this is up and coming, and now you know a lot of stuff is going on. I hadn't been here in a long time until today in this area, walking around and whatever, and I'm enjoying this live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Travel No Jitters. Hey, Travel No Jitters, what's up? MJ and Anthony, how are you? MJ and Anthony, guys. Sorry, like I said, I wasn't watching where I'm going. I mean, the screen, because I don't want to fall into an uncovered manhole like we just did over there. We saw. And you guys, where are you? Still in Los Cabos in Mexico? Where are you guys now? Travel No Jitters. They got their channel on YouTube. Check them out. Check them out. Travel No Jitters. And they were in India last year, and they were in Europe too, in the Caribbean. I think in Cartagena as well, right? I love India more, Addie. I love this place. I have enjoyed it a lot, but I'm more of an India lover because I was already there, and I'm going back. I'm working on it. Look at here, the street sellers with the glasses and everything. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Una preguntita. Buenas tardes ya o todavía buenos días. Ah, buenos días todavía. Good morning still. Ah, ¿cómo tiene estas que son como Oakley? Sí, esas de cosa azul. A 100. Esa. 35 mil pesos. 35,000 pesos. Less than $10. Gris, azul, negra. Ah, bien. Wow. Ya me gustaron. Ah, bueno. Para tenerlas en cuenta, 35. Ah, bueno, gracias. Hasta luego. Very kind people. 35,000 pesos for those fake Oakley sunglasses that I was pointing at. 35,000 pesos right now. The dollar, you get about 4,800 for a US dollar. Or after the exchange rate commission part, maybe it's 4,650 you get for the US dollar. So $10 would be 46,000 pesos, and that's 35,000 pesos. So it's about $8 for a pair of fake Oakley sunglasses. You find a lot of these things knockoffs all over the street here in many places. More in India than here, but yeah. That's the sports stadium complex right there. And we're gonna go now in a moment. We're gonna cross on over here. That's the sports stadium complex. Guys, please check out Travel No Jitters. They got a channel on YouTube. And they got the dancers. Hey, what's up? The dancers. $100. They're the street performers. They're performing. Look at that. Oh my goodness. They're going crazy. They're doing their stuff. Street performers. They're always doing that stuff here. They're always doing it here. Awesome. And look at this. Oh, whoops. Like a tuk-tuk in India for the taxis. They're doing their dance. They're doing their dance. And they're having fun. And more buñuelos here. More buñuelos and more bakery. Baked goods and all of that. And chicken. I don't eat any of this. I mean the chicken stuff or whatever because my diet is different. Hey, George, what's up, buddy? George. Oh, you guys are in Sweden. What's up, my friend Jorge? Jorge Rodriguez. We've been friends since 1998. And we're mountain biking buddies. He's been on some of my videos. What's up, George? How's your family? And you guys are in Sweden. Travel No Jitters. Now, that's the Stadium Sports Complex. All of that is over there. I'm going to walk in that direction, but I'm going to show you where later on I'm going to have probably lunch. If you're ever in Medellin and you want to have a nice, healthy lunch at noon, this is a yoga boutique place, and they serve lunch here. I'm going to ask in a moment if they do. Wow, they fixed up the whole place here. This is a temple here. Hare Krishna, ¿cómo están? Bien, ustedes. Hare Krishna, madre. ¿Cómo está? Madre, ¿cómo están? Bien, gracias, con permiso. Bien, bien, ¿cómo está? Hace rato. Y bien.
Por acá, por ahí lo vi de YouTube.
Sí, en este momento estoy en vivo y estoy mostrando algo así en vivo.
Ah, o sea que yo estaba saliendo por ahí. Hola a todos.
Sí. Pues todavía tienen aquí servicio de almuerzo al mediodía, ¿no?
Sí, pero imagínate que fue que la modalidad cambió.
Ajá.
Porque Ranchor tiene otro restaurante, pues a ustedes sí, pues es bueno que sepa, por la consulata.
Ajá.
Entonces, los chefs están allá.
Ah, ya.
Porque el muchacho que estaba aquí, pues a Ranchor no le daba pues como, no, entonces mejor al mediodía él estaba llegando alrededor de las 5, ahorita las 12:15.
Ah, bueno, yo vuelvo cuando termine con esto para poder almorzar.
Claro.
Ya se me olvidó su nombre espiritual, madre.
Venu.
Ah, sí, Venu.
Sí.
Ah, qué bien, vea qué bueno verte por aquí después de tanto tiempo.
Sí, yo pues, la vida uno lo devuelve donde puede seguir aprendiendo.
Yeah.
Muy bueno y Ranchor es una persona que, sí, o sea, uno cuando ya ha explorado como la vida espiritual, uno entiende los porqués de los porqués.
Sí, yo también.
Entonces, es muy bueno. O sea, a mí, yo estoy contenta de estar con toda a la amiga. Porque ella estaba muy pausada en ese sentido, pues, como de volver a intentar hacer y estaba
Ujú.
como más arraigada como a la compañía de mi mamá.
Ah, tu madre, sí.
Entré a participar al estudio polifónico en Medellín.
Qué bien. Good.
Pero bueno, pues empieza, ay, ¿qué va a hacer de su vida? Yo sé qué, y ya no quiero ser odontóloga, no sé qué, entonces, como que bueno, vamos a ver qué va pasando.
Ahorita hablamos de eso porque yo también estoy en los mismos caminos en cuanto de cambiar de cosa.
Y yo no, algo, a mí yo el universo, manifiesta, universo, como co-creando mucho.
Mm.
Cuando un domingo que venía de clase, pues,
Sí.
de coro, me fui para donde Yoga Pi.
Ajá. Ah, sí, la madre de Yoga Pi, she's told me a story
Yoga Pi,
about her life
seguimos
changes
seguimos siendo muy amiguitas.
about another
Y yo le
sister.
decía mucho a ella que si de pronto pues, le podía dar una oportunidad. Pero ella me decía, ay, pero es que no sé qué, no sé cuánto, si usted se me pierde, va,
Ajá.
vuelve. Cuando esa tarde le estaban celebrando, él me dijo que le vamos a celebrar el cumpleaños a Kartik.
Ok, ah, sí, la niña. Ok.
Cuando
The girl's
llegó
birthday.
Ranchor, cuando pues, llegaron todos.
No, tranquila, just
No,
kidding.
llegaron todos.
She's telling me the story, so I'm just relating a little bit in English.
Y entonces
She was looking for a life opportunity to change from being a dentist to something else.
llegó Ranchor y, ay, qué ves, qué más, y que hiciste la maletica con los aparatos. Yo, no, Ranchor. Me dijo, hey, ¿vos qué andas haciendo? Entonces, necesito gente, vos vienes de
Ron showed offered her opportunities because she didn't want to continue working what she was doing.
y ya le
And
caí.
then goes my
Le
friend
caí.
Hanuman.
Empezó los primeros días fueron duros, porque es muy distinto.
Hanuman G.
Muy distinto. Y con Hanuman ahí de supervisor.
I know you, buddy.
Y con Hanuman ahí 8
Dale, dale.
ojos. Yeah, es que usted no debe ni cuánto.
Wow. He's one of their devotees.
Entonces yo pasé como de todo el proceso de la tienda. Aquí no me entendí con la tecnología.
She didn't want to work the front desk because there was too much technology right there. So she didn't want to do that. She doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm not putting the camera on her.
Generación X.
She's Generation X. She doesn't want the technology, so she didn't want to work the front desk here at the yoga school.
Nos quedamos
en boutique.
fotografiando otras cosas. Entonces
Wow.
yo le dije, Ranchor, mira, a ver, pruebe mi talento, a ver en qué más.
And then she started trying that from talent stop.
Vamos a probar a servirle al restaurante a ver cómo le va. Cuando ya esta noche me dijo,
And then she started working in the kitchen,
obedezca,
serving the rest.
obedezca, jalones de oreja.
Aquí estás. Ah, bueno,
Entonces
good.
ahorita sí, la vida cambia.
La verdad cambia. Y yo ahorita vuelvo y hablamos más detenido. Voy a caminar, pero bueno, ahorita vuelvo aquí porque sí vengo a caminar y a hablar así. Voy a terminar esto por allí que estamos live, en vivo, pero qué bueno.
Hoy comer brazaditas, que es muy distinto cuando uno conoce lo que
Sí.
está consumiendo.
Sí, sí. Total, es comida consciente y hecha con cariño. Y eso decía.
El
Ahorita
lunes hay festival.
vamos a ver si me da por el trabajo porque trabajo siempre hasta muy tarde. Mucho trabajo en línea. Pero ahorita vuelvo aquí, yo vuelvo aquí porque ahorita me dice que a las 12:30 más o menos.
Sí, para que te toque
Ah, bueno. Gracias, madre. Ahorita vuelvo. So they got all of this here. They sell kind of products, natural products and everything, and some other little imports. So we're going to go this way, across the street. So this place, if you want to look for it, and I don't want to get hit by a vehicle, the name of the place is Ganges, Yoga Studio, Ganges. And there's a little temple on the second floor. They got the deities there from India, brought from India, and they got vegan cuisine there. And if you want to check them out on YouTube, it's gangesyogastudio.com. Hanumanji, ahorita vuelvo, I'll be back later. Yeah, I'm going to be coming back. So his name is Hanuman. He's an a Vedic astrologer. He does Vedic astrology according to the Vedic system of India. And that was Benu. and she was formerly a dentist, but she didn't want to be a dentist anymore, so she was having a life change in terms of her work, and she decided to come back and follow the devotees and try to find her career path, like a different career, everything, because she was a dentist, but she didn't want to be a dentist anymore. Now she's just working here and doing her thing, working the little bit of the boutique, the restaurant service, vegan cuisine. So yeah, so I'm glad I ran into them. I'm going this way for a bit, showing this as well. How long have we been on the air for? An hour? An hour. It's only 11 something here in Colombia. I can't even see what time it is, but it's almost 12. And then I'll be coming back to have a little lunch. And the whole stadium's complex is over there. Let me show you guys the stadium complex in a moment. Walk around there and see what we have. And we have all of this. Sun is beaming. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. And some foreigners do like to stay around in this area, Los Colores that we just came from. And this is the stadium neighborhood here. This whole neighborhood here is called the stadium neighborhood, Estadio. And I think they have Airbnb listings in Los Colores and here in Estadio, stadium area. It's warming up. It's going to be like around 84 degrees in a little while. And we're here for the ride. So, for those of you who don't know, I used to be part of that community, the Hare Krishna community, the Bhakti Yogi or Vaishnav community, and I was initiated by a guru. I did both initiations, the first one and then the second one, which is the Brahminical initiation, and I was a pujari, meaning a priest, a temple priest, and I was the priest there, one of the priests that did all these things. Seemed like so long ago, because I did that until like 2017, till like around November of 2017. And the spiritual name by which they know me is Sham Gopal. It's getting warmer and warmer and warmer, and you got a lot of restaurants around here. And people coming out to have an early lunch already, right before noon, and people are already securing their lunch. And me, I'm not even hungry yet, but by the time I go back there and have lunch, should be hungry enough. And here we are. There's another hotel here right in front of the little shopping center called the Obelisk, El Obelisco. And it's an old shopping center, an old mall. And this on a Friday night, Saturday night, this area right here is full of people because they're in bars here, in the bars, and just listening to music and drinking their liquor, listening to the local music like reggaeton, salsa, merengue, vallenato, right here. These businesses, all these liquor shop kind of, and restaurants, Kibano and whatever. If you keep going that way, we hit the Laureles neighborhood, like 6 blocks over, more or less, is where the Laureles neighborhood starts to begin, more or less, or part of it. And this is the shopping center with the food court here on the first floor. And they got some shops in there on the second and third floor, sports shops for sports accessories, because it is in front of the stadium's sports complex. And this is the place. Food court here, pasta, whatever, Sublime. I think they got a Domino's pizza in there, yeah. Subway shop too, somewhere around there. So, and the metro line runs right across there. That's where the metro line runs across. It's across here. This is 74th Avenue or whatever, Carrera. And yeah, And now they're playing some kind of loud Mexican music. And they got the fruit shops here if you want to eat fruit and ice cream, salpicon fruit type of thing with ice cream and whatever. They got these little different fruit shops. And salpicon would be those things right there. Salpicon is very popular dessert here in Colombia. These kids are eating it, and you can eat it with or without ice cream. It's basically right there, just in this kind of a soda liquid, strawberries, bananas, apple pieces, mango pieces. That's salpicon, and you can eat it with ice cream if you want to. And this is the Stadium Sports Complex. That's the Atanasio Girardot Stadium. So Jorge, what's up, Joe J? I hope you're doing good. Jorge, you're probably riding bicycle today or something, or not riding your mountain bike. So this is Stadium Sports Complex. And people come here to do running, exercise on the weekends or during the week too. They got several coliseums here in addition to the big stadium. They got a track and field area. They got a big swimming pool, Olympic-sized swimming pool, and a couple of smaller ones if you want to learn how to swim and all of that. So this is switching my phone over. I didn't want to switch. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, the city of Eternal Spring, and it has gotten warmer due to global warming. But it used to be much cooler temperatures, but never freezing, nothing cold, and no heat waves like in the States or in Europe in the summertime. And still the temperatures are pretty good here if anybody ever wants to live here as a pensioner, as an expat, or just for a little while. Medellin is still a really cool place to come to. You just gotta be careful. Don't go giving papaya. Don't give people opportunities to steal from you, to rob you, because if you go around, showing that you have some expensive phone or jewelry on you, like a gold attracting all the wrong attention in certain areas. If you go to a shopping center by car, by taxi, you got no problem. If you're walking the street like this and then you're brandishing your iPhone or something to that effect, then you're bound to attract negative energy, meaning people you don't want to. So you see a lot of young people here come, and they come to do their sports, their training. And there are the Olympic pools over there. And they're gonna have like a little picnic right here, the kids chilling, relaxing. And you got a lot of places to choose from where you could sit down and have a nice cold drink, nice ice cream, nice something to eat, a snack. And that's where you can buy the swimming accessories. And one of the entrances, or the main entrance, is over there for swimming classes. And people come here for swimming classes because they have paid for their membership. This is the whole Stadium Sports Complex here. And on Saturdays in the morning and on Sundays, somewhere over here, they have people giving a free aerobics class. And sometimes some of these places smell like piss, because maybe last night people were partying and whatever, and then they come around here and they piss on these trees or something. And right now the sun is kicking the smell up. But it's not the usual case of smelly, welly piss. And I got to stay in the shade because it is hot for me. I mean, it's around 82 degrees, 83 degrees Fahrenheit right now here. So I'm going into the shade. And so people come there, jog around, have fun, jogging. So if you are an athlete, if you love doing sports things, sporty, and when you want to sit in the shade for a while, you can come around here. You just got to watch out for dog poop or human poop. You never know if somebody took a poop here late at night and no police or security caught that person doing it, because you do have homeless people here roaming around at night sometimes, once in a blue moon, but they usually have a lot of police presence here and security presence. And that place right there is where they do a lot of aerobics classes here early in the morning on a Saturday or Sunday. And it goes to Metro. Metro's passing right over there. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah. So right here, this is the name of this place, Unidad Deportiva Atanasio Girardot. Sports Complex, Atanasio Girardot Sports Complex. And more places to eat or buy things. They're all over. And then you got some public bathrooms right here. Some public toilets, not bathrooms, public toilets. A bathroom. Then you got the little waterfall, the water fountain over there, and some kids bathing there to cool off. Hola. Bien. And see the mountains in the far end over there. This is in the valley. We're in the bottom, at the bottom of the valley, of the Aburrá Valley, and the mountains are on the far sides. Even though this is a small valley, not so small, but small enough. So remember, anytime you want to catch a live stream happening, subscribe to the channel if you haven't and hit the notification bell. That way you know when it comes on, because if you don't catch it and then you just watch it after it has been streamed, the quality sucks. It does. And some people have complained over the last 2 years that the quality sucks because they caught the live stream after it happened. And what can I do? I can't guarantee anything. That's why I'm saying it now, at least. I'm going to see if I say it once from now on. I'll say it, that telling people that, hey, this live stream is only good during the live part. After the live has finished, the quality will suck. So I'm going to be saying that at the beginning of the videos. And over there, I know they're doing a skate park. I don't know if there's access. Oh yeah, there is access to it over there. Let's go. And you can see where the skate park is, and people are just skating there, and some bicycles too. So let's go check it out. And here, they're playing basketball. They're playing basketball here, or is it football? I don't know. I think it's football, micro football. Oh no, it's handball. It's a type of handball kind of game. It's not basketball, it's not micro football, it's handball. Oops, there goes some doggy poop or human poop there. And here we are at the skate park. Let's stay in the shade though. Yeah, we're back. We lost the connection for a moment. Don't know why, but there's the Stadium Metro Station right there. Stadium Metro Station right there. Stadium is the skate park and bike, and that guy is doing a little. And they come here and chill, relax. Young and older. And the homies. Don't worry, they ain't gonna do anything to you. That's very seldom. I mean, very, very seldom that a person gets robbed here in the daylight. I've never been robbed. Never. But it can happen to any of us at any time. So that's the Stadium Metro Station right there. And La Setenta, the nightlife part, goes that way. Oh, not today, George? You're not riding your mountain bike today? Okay. Didn't know that, buddy. Didn't know you were not riding. And La Setenta nightlife part, daytime, when tourists come, it's where a lot of people are coming because Laureles is in that direction. A lot of foreigners that don't like the poblado tourist scene for foreigners, for backpackers, they don't like it. They start, and they want something more authentic. They start coming here, and you can come here by Metro Station to the stadium's Metro Station here and go in that direction and walk, and you can find some hostels and hotels along the way, and walking all the way towards the university, UPB, Universidad Pontificia Bolivariana. And then Laureles goes up towards the right side after you cross San Juan Avenue, and you walk a few blocks over, and then you turn right, you go up into the Laureles area where you got First and Second Park. I've made videos there before, and maybe even a live stream I think I've done before. So yeah, we're here, and let me show you one last part of this walking tour today. I'm gonna show you where I used to work out, open air gym, free. You don't have to pay jack diddly. The only negative thing I didn't like that at times there were some people, some dudes smoking weed, smoking marijuana, and I didn't like the smell of it. But other than that, everything was cool. No problems with the locals. Sugar cane, look at that, the sugar cane machine making sugar cane like in India. Guarapo de caña, 100% natural, from 3,000 pesos to 6,000 pesos. Remember that for a US dollar, you get 5,000 pesos right now, 4,700. So you're looking at anything from $1.20 down for the different sizes. So this is where I used to work out. I used to do what that guy was doing right there with the own body weight. I used to work out that little circuit right there. I used to use a little bit of that one. I used to get on that little elliptical kind of thing. Sometimes I used to get on that swinging thing there for my sides. And then here, more in the shade, I used to come to this area here to do my abdomens. I used to work out here. When I lived over there where I told you guys, I used to live in that area. And I would come here and do some benching, some of these things here, or some of the heavier benches right over there. I used to use that right there, but the weights, the plates have changed to them because people won't steal them. So I used to work out here a lot, the dip bar over there. I used to do dips. I used to do pull-ups over there. I used to do some bar curling over there for my biceps, the rowing machine. So this is the place, and right now nobody's smoking the weedies. And this is all open air gym, free. People are very friendly in general. When you get to know them, they get to know you. It's cool. And that's it. This is where I used to do my workout, guys. So that's it for today. I'm gonna see if I can do another live stream maybe next week on Friday or Saturday. It all depends on certain factors, certain variables right now. And guys, I hope you have a very good Saturday and good weekend wherever you are in the world. Travel No Jitters. Check out Travel No Jitters. Check out Easy Street with Jen. And thank you for tagging along. And I love doing this. And until next time, hasta luego. Until we meet again. Hasta luego is like see you later. Hasta luego. Nos vemos. Bye-bye, guys. Stay blessed. Stay happy. Enjoy this life. It's only one life.